So we're looking up at the sky and we're just like, this is crazy. I'm like, my first thought, aliens. It has to be aliens. What the is that? So we're just staring at it and I'm just like looking. I'm like, there's crazy. And then like eventually it goes away, but it was like lines, and then it just disappeared. So I'm like, oh my gosh. They're space traveling. They just
warp speed.
They're just warp speed out of here. I'm like, that is crazy. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Somebody once told me the world was gonna ruin me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years stop coming and they don't 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 stop coming.
Welcome back to an episode of Chanel Bros. I'm Sly.
I am Wade.
And Samson is taking the bystander seat because he's probably going to bounce in like 30 minutes.
I'm the crowd laughter in the background.
What up? Episode
3?
Maybe I shouldn't say episode because I don't know what order I'm going to put it. Maybe, well, okay, well. We got
Teddiursa.
in the building. Someone's just trying to call me. Maybe I shouldn't answer this.
Just
Teddiursa, take it away.
not that.
Whoa, Teddy.
How many times do I have to tell you? You can't say that.
We're gonna need a different.
Just a bleep over there.
Bleep over.
What do you say? Abraham beep.
Took off his hat. He's wearing a beanie. He thinks he's so.
He's freaking.
He's different now. You changed, man. I don't know who you are anymore.
He's what do you call it? He's bad boy now.
He's bad boy Teddiursa. He's going through his rebel stage. He's like, I want to be a He's hanging out the Charizard gang. No wonder he doesn't listen.
Oh no! But I have all the badges. They're upstairs. I swear. I do. I didn't earn them, but neither did Ash. So we're good. I'm okay.
You didn't play any Pokemon games except for Arceus.
Oh, I dislike the Pokemon main games.
Why?
I played Red and Blue because I was alive when they came out, and I never beat them. And I also have Gold and Silver because it was the next logical step. But that's where I stopped. I have Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, and Silver. And then I was like, peace. Except for the Pokemon TCG. I collected the cards, all the Wizards of the Coast cards, until Pokemon got them back. Like the Pokemon Company got them back, and then I just stopped collecting them.
wait, so you have the GBA games?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I have them down here somewhere. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wade has a lot of games and things.
This is my game room. Also, I think the camera might be crooked.
Oh, it's too late now. We're recording. It's gonna be a crooked episode. No pause. So
You can fix it in post.
you have. I'm not worried about it. I could fix it in post.
It's just like a zoom.
just start sliding. It's gotta be weird for people who aren't visually seeing us.
Yeah.
And all
You can't fix it until this point now. I gotta quit hitting this also.
Yeah, it's fine. But this is gonna be weird for people who watch us, and people who just listen to us. Now, yeah, we're doing video and audio, but I mean YouTube you get both. But it's gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't posted anything for the longest time on our podcast because I took our old podcast stuff down. So
Oh no.
I'm curious
That's my belly.
because it's been so long. Because before, I was doing it on Anchor, but apparently
Okay.
Spotify bought them out. Like I can still log in, but it's like Spotify podcast or something now. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if the uploads are the same. I'm pretty sure me and Jericho lost our sponsorship with Anchor because they're no longer a thing apparently. So yeah.
Oh, you never know. You might have it with Spotify podcast or whatever it's called now.
Yeah. Well, this will be technically episode 3. I want to get 4 before I start making I start posting. It'll probably be every Sunday or every other Sunday. Still figuring out. Yeah, we're just making things up as we go. You know, we're tired of not doing anything, so where are you laughing at?
That was just boredom.
Boredom.
What about you, Teddiursa?
Well, you tell Ursula. Whoa, 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 sir,
Is it purple?
sir. All right, gonna ignore that. Sorry for our disgruntled plushie.
He's all right. I gave birth to him. I birthed him with the heart that I shoved inside of him, and now he's alive.
How would you feel about that though? Like actual Ted.
If he came to
What if he
life,
came to life one day? What if he just came to life and he's just 10 years and he talks like that? Hey Wade, how are you
first
today?
of all, he doesn't sound like that.
Let's check.
It's more like this. I should know. That's my voice that he inherited.
He's the voice.
It's not like he's like, what do we do today?
Hey boo boo.
Hey, boo boo. That's a good picnic basket.
Boy,
No,
how would
I'm
you?
done.
Alright, he comes to life.
Mm.
Alright, he's alive now. He talks to you.
I mean,
You should pay rent.
it depends. Because there's one of two ways it could go. Like, he comes to life, he just like, Abraham Teddiursa, and like if he came over, gave me a hug, I'm like, cool, buddy, yeah, I have a stuffed animal friend. He's alive now. Then he could also be like, Abraham Teddiursa, and then I'm like, poof. Get the hell away from me.
You're sleeping at night and he's just
Yeah, nah. Then I'm like, here's the wood chipper. Abraham Teddiursa is going for a ride.
hit the mic. I apologize.
No, it's ASMR.
Yes. No, but all right. Say he does come to life, and he's the good bear.
He's the good bear?
Yes.
Well, then he's basically a cat or a dog.
No, he talks. He talks.
He says Abraham Teddiursa.
Okay, no.
Cats say meow.
he
What's
can-
what's
No,
different?
He can speak fluently.
But still your voice.
He can talk
Yeah.
in this voice.
And he follows you everywhere.
I mean, that's cool.
And he knows your phone passcode.
Why does he know my phone passcode? I didn't
He's
tell that to
basically-
you.
He's basically a very intelligent toddler who follows you everywhere and can speak to you very fluently, and he's very cautious of everything.
And can
Conscience. Yeah.
He can also drive.
That's fine.
He can also drive.
He
I
can't
don't
reach
think
the
he
little
can-
pedals.
He
Okay.
has his own car.
He straps like sticks to his feet to reach the pedals.
Okay. You watched Incredibles 2, right?
Huh?
You watched Incredibles 2?
I have seen it, but I don't remember
alright,
much.
You know Jack?
Yeah.
Okay. What if
He just
that-
teleports,
No,
breathes fire.
He has all the abilities of Teddiursa, the Pokemon, but he's not very he doesn't comprehend a lot of things, so he's just using his powers willy-nilly.
I don't. What powers does he have?
What powers does Teddiursa have?
bear powers.
Bear powers.
Every bear power.
I mean, is he just like super claw or whatever the hell
He's
his
like
name?
super
I'm sorry,
strength.
I'm a fake
I'm sure
fan.
he tackle and fire punch.
But
tackle.
fire
I think
punch
I can
and
handle. I can handle a tackle from him.
Fire
Fire punch
punch.
might be.
Well, ice punch and thunder punch.
Okay, he's got all the elements. He's the Avatar.
He's freaking yeah. He's a Avatar bear. What's air? Tackle.
I'll fact check.
Air is just
All right,
whiff punch.
Samson's gonna look up all of his attacks, and we're gonna give him all the
Scratch.
Okay.
With
I
these
can
claws,
Scratch.
Lick.
because he's got little felt claws. Lick, you can lick me.
Okay.
Unless you paralyze me with a lick, I don't know.
Swipes. Rest. Slash.
Rest, you can do
No,
anytime.
give me some elemental powers.
I got you.
Ones that'll hurt me.
Ones that could damage his little house.
Toxic. Just makes you sick.
Yeah.
It's poison.
He has zap cannon.
I know.
Electrocution.
Sunny day. He'll
Make it sunny. Okay, he controls the weather.
Earthquake.
Why does he?
Earthquake.
Oh shit! Wait, what controls the sun?
The sun.
Did you say? Huh?
Sundance.
Sunny day.
Oh, sunny day.
Yeah, he can make it sunny. Ice
Get on the crowd.
He has
That's pretty
ice
useful.
punch. He can make his fist into ice.
Okay, ice punch,
Thunder punch.
thunder punch,
Fire punch.
earthquake, and fire punch.
Thief.
Don't thief.
He'll steal
Don't steal from me. You can steal from other people and give to me.
He also has attract.
Be like a crow.
Okay, so he's got
Attract.
ice,
Yeah.
thunder, fire
Don't
punch.
use that on me.
He's got
You
ice,
can use that on the ladies.
ice, thunder, fire punch, and earthquake, and he just uses it willy nilly. You can't control.
It's just
what
like
do you do?
it's the colossal titans from freaking Hercules, just in my house.
He can also use low kick. Rain dance. He can rain.
A rain dance. You can make it sunny and you can make it rain. Can you make it rain like?
Helping hand. He can help you out.
I don't like the sound of that.
All right, that's
I'm not a fan of that one.
yeah.
That's enough.
Okay, he's got fire, ice, and thunder.
Thunder and
punch
earthquake.
and earthquake, and he can change the weather to rainy or sunny whenever he feels like. But he's got a taller mentality, so he just does whatever he wants or whenever he wants.
The terrible twos.
Yeah.
Wait, how old is he?
How old is Teddiursa?
How old is Teddiursa?
A year, technically. This
I
one.
don't think
Mm,
age.
No. From when you got him,
yeah.
I would say a year. Yeah, a year, or a couple months maybe. 'Cause when did you come visit? When I was in NC.
That's what I'm looking up. 2023. So it was March of last year.
Yeah, so he's about a year. All right, so now he's
The,
he's a year.
he's
old.
the wonderful ones.
Yikes! No, he's a menace.
He's not a menace.
He's a Sour Patch Kid. He's sweet, sour, gone.
Sour, sweet. As long as he's sweet to me after he.
All right, he
Fucking
fire
punches me.
your house, burns half the house down, and he's like, "I saw we." What do you do?
No, he burns the house down and then he throws a bucket of water on it after it's half burnt.
It is fake tears.
Oh,
So you can
he has fake tears.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pretend
but,
to cry.
but now you're
Yeah.
homeless. All your stuff's gone.
I'm not home. I'm half homeless. He only burned down half my house.
Yeah. He's halfless.
Will insurance cover that?
Probably.
Pokey insurance does.
Yeah, poke insurance.
Yeah. You just have to have a game. I would assume.
That was just a hypothetical question. I don't know why we went so long with it. That was
Yeah.
just a bit.
No, it was good.
It's not real.
You reminded me whenever you talked about him coming to life.
Yeah.
My dad collects action figures.
Does he? I know he collects.
Well, collects toys and stuff like that.
Okay, I remember because you
Yeah.
were looking for like those old vintage toys.
Yeah. I feel like I got something in my eye. So if you see me digging in my eye, it's because there's a freaking eyelash in it or whatever. My dad collects old toys and action figures and stuff like that. And when he said whenever he dies, he wants to be cremated. So me, thinking I'm a good son, said that after he's cremated, I want to take his ashes and put them in plastic mold and make an action figure with my dad's ashes in it that looks like him. Like, get someone to make a mold that looks like him, and then I'll put him in a display case up on a shelf with, like, instead of an urn, he's in a doll with a display case. And I thought that was awesome. He didn't think it was as awesome as I did. He's like, no, don't do that. That's creepy. He's like, I'm going to come back and haunt you. And I'm like, you're this big in a case. You'll drag the kitchen knife over. What are you going to do?
I'll do you one better.
Poke me with a toothpick?
Get him, what's it called? Taxidermy?
No, I know that's creepy. Like a life-size dad just in the corner or whatever.
Give him stuff, yeah.
And then give him one of these. Give him one of these so he's like, hi, son.
That way he
Or no. In his voice, it'd be like, hey, son.
What if you got a skeleton urn? Like that, but an urn.
There's a skeleton toy up here.
Maybe he'll make an appearance one of these.
Put the urn. Put the skeleton. The
Nah, I mean, he might be, like, if I made a cool urn to put his ashes in.
A beanbag.
But I thought the action figure was cool. And put his ashes in a beanbag.
How are you gonna... You would have to find a mold. Do they make... Is there a company that makes custom molds?
I would.
There's gotta be.
I would.
There's a company
Pinterest,
that-
Fiverr. There's gotta be someone that makes
Yeah.
that custom. Hell, I'll get a 3D printer and just print it out. Maybe the doll won't have his ashes in it in the mold. Maybe it'll just be a doll that's hollow. So I just put his ashes in the doll and then put the head on.
Make him to
You know what I'm saying?
It's often in games till you drop it,
Nah.
and then it's just ashes. And he just dies.
Oh, well, that's an urn.
He died a
He
second time.
just dies twice.
That's what vacuum's for. Dirt devil, and then you just empty it back into the
No,
doll.
keep it in the vacuum.
Alright,
Just put the vacuum
so
up.
we know what Wade's doing.
He's not a vacuum guy. He's
know what Wade's doing if we're cremated.
no, that's different for you guys.
Sorry, Chanel Bro's idea. Here we go. As we get older, we're all gonna die. So,
Fact of life.
hear me out.
I don't know.
Each time one of us
Gonna
dies,
live forever.
each time one of us dies, we get turned to an action figure. How Wade described. And then, as we just keep passing around, right? One person will have it this month, next person will have it this month, until the last person, the last survivor,
We get custody of.
the last person who dies in our friend group, just has the whole collection of all of us in action figures.
Nope.
No.
Your action figure would be Power Ranger with
My
your
head.
with your head.
My head on
Yeah,
it.
mine would be like a Godzilla with my head. Yeah. Samson's would be like a pro wrestling action figure with his head. Actually, it would just be a pro wrestling. Like, you would just be a pro wrestler.
Jericho's would be Typhlosion, but with his head. Wiz would be like probably just him in his uniform in his gi.
Yeah, it would be like a
Rash would be
karate
a camera, but his face would be the lens.
What if the whole head? What if his head is shaped like a camera and the lens is one of his eyeballs? So it's just like, what?
I can't wait. I can't wait till they hear this episode and they all just message us.
And they're on board. They all hear the episode and they're like, yes, ingenious idea.
This needs to
When do we
happen.
start? When do we start dying so we can make this happen?
Who's gonna be the first? That first person. We're all just gonna stand there like, so he's gonna take the ashes and put it in the mold. Oh my god.
I have to head out of here.
Alrighty.
We're awful. Alright, Samson's heading out. Bye.
Bye-bye, Air 5.
Bye.
This isn't an Air 5.
Yeah.
Woogity, 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 woogity.
Alright. Any last words, Samson?
Last word.
Before we make you into an action figure.
I want one arm.
I want one.
One arm?
Yes.
Why?
How are you gonna? You gotta die with one arm cut off then.
robbing a grave of an arm.
What if it's just an action figure arm and then your real arm, and then your real arm from your grave on there?
What if it's an action figure? We just use one of his fingers.
There you go.
All right.
Alright.
Glad that my ash situation is finished before I left.
Yeah. We need it
Good
written
day,
down.
good sir.
Peace out. Gotta be safe.
Yep.
Have a good
Bye
day.
bye.
Drive safe. Bye. Alright, and then there were 3.
And then there were 3, 2.5 men.
2. Why did we stray? We strayed so far.
I don't think we started anywhere. We started at Pokemon, and then we went to him being alive, and then we went to cremating ourselves into action figures.
We go from here to here to here to here to here to here.
Yeah, it's fine. No structure.
No structure.
The only
That's-
structure is chaos.
Sure. Yeah. No order. Just chaos. Pure chaos.
Yes.
Oh. Well, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah. I will say something. It has to do with what we talked about last time. Godzilla and Kong. Me and my friend Michaela and her friends, we have a movie night on Tuesday nights, and
Remind me.
yeah. And I told her one night, I was like, hey, because we had Kong Skull Island on there because, you know, they watch Marvel films and stuff like that. And I was like, Kong Skull Island has freaking Samuel Jackson, Nick Fury. It has Brie Larson, Marvel. It's got the guy that plays Loki, Tom Hiddleston, yeah. And then it has the guy from Step Brothers. Not Will Ferrell, but the other guy.
Dale. Oh no, not Dale. That was his name in Step Brothers.
Oh yeah.
For his name.
I can't remember his name, but it has that guy in it, and I'm like, this looks like a fun movie that is mine stuff, like my likes, and they'll enjoy it too because it's got like star-studded cast,
Yeah.
and it's actiony and fun. And then one day after we watched the last movie, which the last movie we watched I think was The Fifth Element,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, hey, can you add Godzilla 2014 because it's been a while since I've seen it, and I was going to watch it again, but I might as well put it on the list, on the wheel that we spin. And she typed it in, spun the wheel, and it landed on Godzilla 2014. And she mixed them up too. It wasn't just like she put it on there so it naturally landed on that. It was like she put it in there, scrambled it, and then it landed on 2014. So that was this past Tuesday. We watched it, and everyone enjoyed it. I'm sure it has freaking Wanda, Elizabeth Olsen in it. It's got Bryan Cranston in it, and it has the guy that played MCU's Quicksilver, Wanda's brother.
Yeah.
It had him in it, and what's funny is, you know, Wanda and that guy,
Or siblings in the movie.
they're married.
Yeah.
So they liked it. It was like cool. And then they spun the wheel and it landed on Kong Skull Island. And I'm like, I swear guys, I didn't hack the wheel. These are movies that I wanted to watch again, but
You just wanted to watch it more than
I didn't hijack it. I'm sorry. If it lands on Godzilla King of the Monsters, I'm gonna be like, look,
So
roll again.
how many
You can
movies
roll
do you
again.
guys watch on movie night?
What?
How many movies do you guys watch on movie night?
We just watch one movie a night, or one movie every Tuesday.
Okay, so it just happened. You got 3 in a row or 2 in a row.
2 in a row, yeah.
That's funny.
But I don't know. It's fun. I enjoy. I'm doing a rewatch with them.
You're forcing them.
I'm
to
forcing
watch it.
them. I kidnapped their attention.
That's funny.
No, but I didn't I really did not do anything to have it land like that. I was like, if it lands on,
the universe saw that you wanted to watch it more, so
yeah,
they grant your wish.
there was nothing else on the wheel that was as important as those 2 movies are right now. But yeah, I love those movies.
What other movies are on there?
Oh, it's a whole list. For a while there, we just started adding movies to see if we could make each sliver of the wheel like as tiny as possible. But then I think in that, like, it was movies that we wanted to watch, because it started out as just like bad movies that, like, guilty pleasure movies or whatever, and then it went to movies that we want to watch, and then it went into some filler movies from everyone just to see how tiny the slivers could get. But I think we kind of like got rid of some filler movies that we don't really care about. But yeah, one night it was, well, the last time it was The Fifth Element, which I hadn't seen in a while, and that's pretty fun. Before that was Princess Bride. Before that was, I think it was around, no, that one wasn't around St. Patrick's Day. But for St. Patrick's Day, that day fell around St. Patrick's Day. We watched one of her favorite St. Patrick's Day movies where it was basically Romeo and Juliet, but it was like leprechauns and fairies. And it was like a PBS style movie. It was like a made for TV movie.
Ew.
And it was wonderfully terrible. Like, it was
have terrible movie Tuesdays. Just big.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it
movies.
started out as, because it was like movies that one of us liked that we know is bad, but it's entertaining to watch.
The Room.
The Room. I think The Room is on there.
Yeah,
The Room, I think, is on there.
That's such a cult classic.
I still have never seen it.
It's. I want to watch it. If you guys watch it, let me know.
We should do movie nights or something.
It's-
Or you're invited. You're part of that server, too.
Am I?
You can, yeah.
What's her? The Gation Simpact
Cation Simpact, yeah.
on Discord, because this man didn't like Genshin in the beginning, and now he plays it every day.
Gotta do my dailies. Gotta do my dailies.
This is bullshit. Okay. First off, I started playing Genshin first. All right, Genshin Impact, and I was very obsessed with it for a while, and I tried to get him to play it, and he's like, no.
No, because it's just Breath of the Wild with waifus. I don't need it.
Yeah. And then so I stopped playing for a while. I started slowing down playing, and now he plays it. He's actually.
I didn't know you
above.
slowed down because of me.
I didn't slow down because of you, but I just kind of stopped playing for a while.
Okay. I will say this. I did call it Gation Simpact because it was a real dude bro asshole movement or moment for me. Because this guy over here, not only did he play Genshin first, he would play Genshin instead of playing games with the boys. That's why I was mad. I wasn't mad because you were playing Genshin. I thought Genshin was stupid. I actually was okay with Genshin. I just didn't play it. You chose to play Genshin instead of playing with the boys. And that's when I was starting to call it Genshin Simpact. But then my friends, who a lot of them are LGBTQ, took back the Gation Simpact, because you know what? Or they were like, you know what? There are a lot of gays in Genshin, and we here for it, and we do simp for them. So then I was like, take it. I didn't mean it. Take it, and you can make it your own. And now it's
a thing.
Now it's a positive thing.
Now he plays it more than I do, and you're probably way over leveled than me though.
Oh, I reached AR 60.
Yeah.
I'm the highest adventure rank that you can be.
I think I'm still on like 3, maybe 4.
And I have like all but 14 characters. All but 14 5-stars.
Yeah, see, I can't. I don't have the time to play anymore. And then even when I don't know if I can say that.
What?
I'm saying it. Even when Mikhail played for me, she leveled me up very high.
Oh yeah.
And I'm still way behind. I open it and I'm like, you know what? I can play Genshin. And I open it and I see all the quests and stuff that I have to do. I'm like, no.
Just information overload.
Just now, every now and then I'll see a character. I'm like, oh, that's a cool character. I'll try to get it. And that's it.
But you haven't farmed Primogems enough, so you don't have enough wishes to really go all out on the...
See, but every time Here's my theory. Because I would play, I'll go like, I go like little spurs of playing it a lot, and then I'll stop for like months at a time. And every time I do those long months of not playing it, I get back on. I'm just rewarded all these gems for no reason.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'll collect them all, and I'll have just enough to do a couple of pools. And because I played so long, I think Genshin gives me like, just gives it to me for.
Yeah, they do reward people who haven't played a lot.
Yeah, to try drawing back in.
And I was like, that's stupid. Why are they rewarding the people that don't do dailies and stuff like
Yeah.
that? But then when I thought about it, each daily, there's 4 dailies,
Yeah.
is 20 Prima Gems. Plus when you cash them in, that's another 20. So, I think. So you get Prima Gems, you get that many Prima Gems daily.
Yeah.
So you're probably getting like a fraction of what you would have gotten had you just done the dailies all the way through.
Probably. But see, that's my theory. I don't log in every day. I just show up once every 3-6 months.
Plus they give you extra Prima Gems every patch.
Yeah.
So they'll give you like 300 Prima Gems every patch.
My way works because I'm always guaranteed the character I want. It's worked 3 times, alright? I've done it.
Yeah.
So I get the characters I want. That's all. There's a new character I saw on there. It's like a white-red character. Forgot the name.
Alakino?
Maybe.
Arlecchino?
I don't keep up with it.
You think you would like her?
I might try.
She's pretty badass. I'm trying to get her right now. I ran out of wishes. I failed. And I got a Chi-Chi.
This is where I shine.
I failed to a Chi-Chi. So now I have a C2, C1 Chi-Chi.
Yeah. Sorry for everyone who doesn't.
If you
understand.
don't play Genshin, you're probably going to want to skip this part.
Or we just. Alright, changing topic.
Yeah, we could change topic.
Oh no. What's going on, man? We are not prepared. I need to. Alright, let me look at my list. I have a list.
Yeah.
Is this Harry Potter?
Uh-huh.
Where's. Why is he.
He's missing his broom.
He's.
He's missing his broom. I was
Why do you
gonna
have him?
I was gonna put a pencil sharpener between his legs, and then so you could. I don't know if that Q-tip's used or not. There you go. Da-da-da.
Yo,
No.
wizard Harry.
Listen to what I want to do with him, and you tell me if it's a genius idea. Because I have no idea what the hell he was supposed to be before. He's freaking... Get this off the shot. He has a hole in his back, and I don't know why. I don't know what this is
He got
for.
shot. He got shot.
By a cannon?
Oh my god.
Okay, I want to put a pencil sharpener here so the hole is between his legs, right? And on the back of the pencil sharpener, I'm going to put, like... Make it look like a broom. So that whenever you sharpen a pencil between his legs, it makes it look like he's riding a broom when you're sharpening a pencil. Sharpening a pencil. Is that not genius? Is that not genius?
The things you come up with, Wade.
And then I'm gonna sell it on Etsy as a one-of-a-kind for $100 million. And all the Potterheads will freaking buy it because they're Potterheads. Well, not all of the...
My phone fell through the couch.
Oh, jeez. Could have been down to the floor.
Yeah, I got it.
But genius idea. Haven't done it yet. I've had him for like 5 years. Haven't done it yet.
You just throw him.
I threw him, yeah. He hit your wire. I'm sorry.
Wingardium Leviosa.
He didn't levitate. He fell
that's
like
why-
a rock.
That's why I was looking up topics. Okay. Check stalling. You think I'm stalling?
Abraham Teddiursa.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't think we could talk about that, Teddiursa. That's.
I don't know. I think we could go a little bit into it. Maybe not as deep as Teddiursa wants to go.
Man, that gets a little rocky, you know.
Abraham.
Okay, maybe not.
Teddiursa.
Maybe not.
Who's teaching you this stuff?
It's not me.
I don't know. You're the only one here.
He watches Andrew Tate.
That's the problem. That's the problem right there. Oh, okay. So here's this. All right. So there's probably a scientific reason.
Oh, I
for
thought you were
this.
gonna say controversial. I was like,
We'll get that when we get Wizard Thrash on.
oh, okay, yeah.
No, all right. So hear me out. All right, this is I'm mind blown by this. However, there might be a scientific reason for this. I don't know. I didn't look too much into it. Okay, but you know how the constellations are just there.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the
like
stars?
the lightning bugs that got stuck up in the big bluish black thing. Yeah, I know. What about them?
Thank you for that. Okay, so how it's described is that this is why I think that we're in a simulation. Okay, so listen, hear me out. So the Earth is spinning. Okay, Earth spins, and the sun is here, and the Earth's spinning, but the Earth revolves around the sun while it's spinning, right? And it's constant, and because you can see the stars like the Big Dipper, it's always there. If you're in this position, you can still see it. It's always there, whatever. Okay, but there's a video of how we're moving through space, right? And it shows like the sun is moving and we're just orbiting around it, but it's moving. So, riddle me this. Why are the stars still the same? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember that graphic,
Yeah.
and it does raise a good question, but I don't know if just the planets are hurling through space or if like everything around if our galaxies are going through space, you know what I mean? Like, is the whole Milky Way galaxy moving through space?
Because
it would have to, because we're a galaxy cluster, or not a galaxy cluster, but we're a galaxy, so we all have to be formed.
No, we're in the simulation.
Good.
It's confirmed. Scientists can't prove it. Can't tell me different.
It's like that episode of Invader Zim when the aliens like capture Earth. They put like a big LCD screen thing around.
What if?
And then they're dragging us to their sun to throw us in to ignite it or whatever.
That's probably why I see so much. I see a lot of shooting stars, just because I'm just constantly looking at the sky, waiting for something. I want to have that Chicken Little moment where I see a panel fall out of the sky.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
just be like, the sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, you're just the Truman Show. You're just in the Truman Show, in the Sylvester Show.
I'm waiting for the day I see something in the sky that shouldn't be there. Sometimes, dude, one night, I remember, so it was around Christmas, and we went to, this, like, trail of Christmas lights, but it wasn't really that great. I'm not gonna give specifics.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, you see Christmas lights, you see these, like, decorations, you see, like, Santa and all that. No, it wasn't like that. It was a trail that was completely dark, first of all, and there'll be bushes with Christmas lights around them every so often.
Yeah,
so it was
that
very
sounds real
dark,
bad.
but it was free. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that. It was dark, it was muddy, it was cold. I had a great time. It was a fun walk.
That's all it's about.
I just expected more lights, okay?
Was it the Christmas version of that Willy Wonka thing that happened? Like that person that tried to recreate Willy Wonka
Not
Chocolate
as
Factory?
bad as that, because I wasn't expecting
Was there
any.
Sad Oompa
I
Loompa?
was,
Sad Elf?
no, at the end of it, we got
like the mysterious Jack Skellington man in the corner or something like that.
No, it wasn't that bad, because at the end of it, we got, like, marshmallows and hot chocolates. It was great.
Okay,
It was I wasn't expecting. I was expecting more lights. That was my issue.
Yeah.
I was expecting more extravagant lights, but these were they were still pretty lights. But no, so we're walking in the middle of the woods on this trail with very little lights, so it was very dark, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like, it was so dark, you look up at the sky, you can see the stars. Pretty great. So we just started stargazing, and then all of a sudden, I shit you not, I'm seeing, like, these little light beams just go, like, a perfectly straight line. And it was just, like, little dots, like, little lines after another, and it was like at least like 40, 60 of them just going across. I'm like doing this. I'm like, am I seeing that right? Because you just see it's completely dark. You see the stars.
Was it a meteor shower?
No, that's why I'm like looking at like there's like some kind of cosmic event. No, but this wasn't a cosmic event. It wasn't like a meteor. It was just little lines. Like if you
Just like
if you wrote it was just like dashes, pretty much. But like they were lighting up and they were like just lines across the sky. I'm like looking at Brooke. I'm like, do you see that too, or am I just crazy? And she's like, no, I see that. We're both staring up, and people are walking past us. And like they're not even looking up. They're just like, what are they doing? They're just.
No, I was
weird.
gonna say, I wonder if someone like came up beside you guys and were just like,
Yeah. no. So
what are you looking at?
So we're looking up at the sky, and we're just like, this is crazy. I'm like, my first thought, aliens. It has to be aliens. What the fuck is that? So we're just staring at it, and I'm just like looking. I'm like, there's crazy. And then like eventually it goes away, but it was weird. It was like lines, and then it just disappeared. So I'm like, oh my gosh. They're space traveling. They just
Warp speed.
They just warp speed out of here. I'm like, that is crazy.
So wait, it was like a line and it stayed there?
No, it was a line. It was a moving line. So like, here's the sky, right?
Mhm.
And then here's the line, and then it was just one line after another. It was like a little space. It was like dashes, and it was like
But
was so
stayed.
yeah, it was constant.
Okay.
So it was just like that, and then it hits the point. And
So
just,
like bullets in an Atari game or something like that.
yeah. So it just
like
it did that, and then once it hit a certain point, it just kind of vanished. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we just saw aliens. They just warp speed out of here. It was crazy. And then
What if that was part of the Christmas light show and you're just
I-
like aliens?
It was definitely not part of it. It was too far up above. No. So I looked it up, and it wasn't aliens. To my sad dismay, it was not aliens. Turns out, have you ever heard of Starlink?
Yes.
Elon Musk sends a bunch of
Yeah.
satellites in clusters at a time. They just that was it. That was satellites.
That's
being shot.
I just saw that today. I watch a YouTube channel called Corridor Digital, and they had debunking alien footage, and that was one of the things that they brought up because they showed a launch. I don't know why it didn't click sooner, but because they were saying like whenever they launched them up, it would be like lines after another, like a straight line, and. Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I just watched that today.
Yeah.
But they showed I think it might be on Starlink's website or whatever. It's how many satellites are in the Earth's atmosphere right now. Like it had a picture of the Earth and it had like dots for every satellite that was there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And there's a sickening amount of
It's ridiculous.
like it's cool that, you know, all those satellites are up there and you can basically have internet anywhere now. Cool. 2024, you should be able to access internet anywhere you are.
yeah.
But also, it's like space junk. Like it's, you know, it's clutter up there.
And it's
The Earth's atmosphere is just cluttered.
it's a hassle too. If it falls, it's gonna damage something.
Well, yeah.
It might. There was
But I'm sad that you didn't get to see aliens. That
I
night.
was so upset. I was like, it was a cool thing to see when you're there because it was just like, wow, it's an abnormality in the sky right now. There's something happening. I just don't know what. But then when you find out that it's Elon Musk, and it's just like, this idiot.
Yeah.
I despise him.
I thought you were gonna say like you said your mind went to aliens, but whenever you said we live in a matrix or whatever, my first thought was there's like static in the television screens up there, the sky screens, you know, like whenever the HDMI cable starts going bad and you start like seeing glitch lines and stuff like that.
Once when we were looking at it, we did not take our eyes off it. We were just like, we're gonna wait to see what happens. We're not moving an inch. We stayed there for like 10 minutes or something. It was long. It was a lot of satellites.
Pretty soon you just hear Just see a mushroom cloud.
That's yikes.
Have you watched Fallout?
No.
Speaking of mushroom cloud, it's pretty good.
I
Even if you haven't
it
watched
was
it.
one of those games I never got into.
I never played any of the games either. I watched the show. It's pretty good. Makes me want to play the games.
Is it good because you don't know anything about it, or is it?
Did they follow the... No, because Michaela is a big Fallout fan, and Wiz is a big Fallout fan, and they both liked it.
That is true.
So,
That's true. Oh, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired.
although, can you trust Michaela's opinion? Because she loved the Avatar live action.
Her
I just
opinion-
liked it, but she loved it.
her opinion is
Void now.
it's 50-50. Sorry, Michaela, but 50-50. Because did she like the live action One Piece?
Hmm?
Okay, I kind of liked it. I liked it.
But you also don't watch One Piece.
I watched enough to that arc
Oh, did you?
to understand that arc. I liked it, but
Okay.
I hate the Last Airbenders live action. It was gross. Okay, it was watchable, but it was like
Yeah, I understand.
I feel like
I don't feel your same sentiment, but I understand.
I guess it works as a standalone, its own thing, drama series, sure, but
I'm not as excited for season 2 as I am for One Piece season 2.
maybe I just don't see how they're gonna pull off season 2. Anyways,
Top's
it-
gonna be black.
Why would you say that?
Just to rile it up.
Just irrelevant. No, Top's gonna be a man, a big buff man,
Top will be a
played by
man.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah. And he'll be facing off against a little girl. It'll be like complete flip flop.
If they took some of the memes and incorporated into season 2, I would like it a lot more.
The memes?
Just any meme, like making the Rock the boulder.
I mean, I thought that was the joke.
That
Even though he did kind of sound like Macho Man Randy
yeah.
Savage.
If they take the live action,
The boulder!
the actors from the live action movie and put them in the Ember Island episode to play, I would stop talking shit about the live action.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
be like, this is perfect.
That would be pretty good. That would be so disrespectful, but it would be pretty
so
good.
disrespectful. The actors probably wouldn't do it. They would not.
Yeah.
Unless they cared.
Matt Damon will probably be in the play. They'll find a way to squeeze Matt Damon in.
What other actor was it? Was it Brad Pitt that made a cameo in Deadpool?
Yeah, he made a cameo in
For
Deadpool
like
too.
6 seconds.
He was the invisible guy.
That was crazy.
It was like 2 seconds.
He
It was
did-
like 2 frames.
He did it for free. He did it for like coffee and some donuts or something.
Oh yeah,
That's ridiculous.
yeah, because he was like the invisible guy, and spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna spoil it. Just so you know, you have time to leave. Okay, here it goes.
It's been a while.
It's
since-
been a
yeah.
while.
You had
It's your
time.
fault.
It's your fault.
I
We victim blame here.
forget his name, but he played the invisible. No, that maybe a little bit. It depends. Keep your story straight. Kidding. But he played an invisible guy, and whenever they jump out of the airplane, and like they all die, except for Domino.
Did you get electrocuted or something?
Yeah, he hit the power lines and he got electrocuted, and you see him for 2 frames in the movie, like 2 or 3 frames.
That's funny. That's so funny.
It's ingenious.
I am pretty excited for Deadpool 3. I'm curious to see what they'll do.
I'm excited too. As much
I-
hate as we give Thrash about the MCU, like
It's just so bad now.
it's not great.
It's not great.
I care
They
about-
peaked in Endgame.
I didn't even expect to care that much about Guardians 3. Guardians 3 is a masterpiece compared to everything else.
Yeah.
Not even compared to everything else. It's just a masterpiece. Everything else that came out was pretty shit. It was okay. I still think that some of the ones that we say were really bad were just mediocre, and it was just put beside other bad movies.
Yeah.
So it was just like bad, 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 bad. Like it just like we grouped them all together as bad instead of having like a bad and then a good and then like a bad and then like an okay. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, I am excited for Deadpool 3. I will probably watch it the day of, so I don't get spoilers. I
Yeah.
think we all should all go back in the good old days when we all got together and were excited for Marvel movies.
We're all closer to each other now. We can
Yeah.
get together. We can do things.
You know what I miss? I miss when GameStop had midnight releases.
Yes. I went to a couple of them. I didn't even buy the game. I didn't even pre-order the game. I just went for some friends and I bought the game that night.
Dude, when was the last game you did that for?
Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2.
What year was that?
Hmm?
What year was it?
A long time ago. I have no idea.
I remember the last game.
It's right over there. You can grab it.
Too much walking. The last game I went to was Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. The last midnight release.
When did they come out?
I want to say 2014. Maybe. Yeah, like 10 years ago. Holy crap. Yeah, it was me and Jericho and our old acquaintance. I won't say his name. But, yeah. Those are the days, man. I asked to see if they would do more midnight releases, and it doesn't, which is weird because, well, I guess makes sense because our mall stays open, or it closes at what, 8?
I think so.
But it stays open till like 10 because of Arkham games.
I've heard that, but I was in Arkham Games one time, and I thought that he said that the mall forces them to close early. But then also I've heard people say that it's open till 10 because they have a back door.
Yeah. So
I've never been there at 10. I'd like to go play.
I want to start playing.
I have a friend that goes there.
You should join me and Brooke. We're gonna start going for like Lurkana. Learn how to play
Arcana.
Lurkana. It's pretty fun. They're on their 3rd or 4th set. It's pretty fun. However, it does get competitive once you figure out the meta, which is kind of garbage.
Everything has a meta.
Because I built a Peter Pan deck because I like Peter Pan, and it doesn't do well against the meta.
Is the meta Captain Hook?
No, meta's like Cinderella and like something else. But it's fun. It's pretty fun. You should play. I have a bunch of cards. If you want to try.
Elsa in a meta, or is she just like a high priority card?
I know that she has a art variant that's very pricey, but I don't know about.
That's what I heard.
See, I don't play enough. I am research enough to know the what.
The first time I ever heard about Arcana was me and Jonah's friend Clay.
Yeah.
For Christmas we did a jingle, and he got Arcana cards, and he was like, "Oh, sweet!" I thought he was kidding.
Lorcana.
Huh?
Lorcana.
Lorcana?
You say
that's what
Arcana.
Arcana, yeah. Lorcana. He got the Lorcana cards, and he was like, "Oh, sweet, man!" And I was like, really? Seriously? Like, Disney has a card game? He's like, "Yeah, there's a freaking Elsa card in here that's worth a lot." I thought he was kidding. That just sounds made up.
Yeah.
Disney made a card game, and Elsa is the most like expensive card on there. Elsa is the Charizard of Lorcana.
Yeah, no, because when they first came out, it was like really hard to get your hands on those cards.
Oh yeah.
It was really hard to just get a booster pack.
The One Piece cards are like that.
Mm-hmm.
The One Piece cards, everyone like some card stores around here, because I found them first at Five Below.
Yeah.
Let me move this a little closer. I found them first at Five Below, and I got some for Michaela and her friend Jay.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Jay. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I went back there and they were gone. And then I checked every time after and they're gone. And then I finally asked someone I think I went out of town and asked someone at a card shop out of town. Four Horsemen, I think.
Yeah.
And they said that they hold tournaments for it, and their shipment got canceled because they sent it to another higher priority place.
Nice.
And I'm like, that's ridiculous. Why? I found this cool thing. Although it worked out perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't have done it any better, like picked any better, had any better luck. I think I'll have to, you know what, for the sake of this, nobody knows if I'm telling the truth. This is my truth. This is what I'm saying. Jay really likes Zorro.
Mm-hmm.
Michaela really likes Law. I got 2 packs. I got one for Michaela, one for Jay. And I was like, hey, you can open them together and maybe trade some. Cool. That was my intent. She couldn't wait. She opened it without Jay. She got Zorro.
Mm-hmm.
We met up with Jay later, and he opened his and got Law.
Yeah.
And they traded. So they had to trade, which was my intent in the first place. But it's just funny that, you know.
how it works out.
Yeah.
Well, Brooke always pulls a full art for Pokemon every time she gets a pack, which is ridiculous.
She's picking my next booster.
Yeah.
It's already decided she's picking my next booster. I don't care about Pokemon cards, any of the new Pokemon cards, though. Like, the one that I cared about, I didn't care about in time.
Mm-hmm.
The freaking Evolving Skies with the evolutions and stuff like that. And now, she would have been amazing.
Yeah.
During that. Like, pulling freaking alt art,
Umbreon.
alt art Umbreon, alt art Espeon, all the evolutions. I missed. But, yeah, I just don't care about the new Pokemon cards. The new, like, freaking Jurassic Park, the legendary dog evolutions for some reason.
No, they don't look good. I don't like
Why is freaking Raikou Brontosaurus now? It makes no sense. Why is Suicune freaking Velociraptor or whatever? I don't understand it.
Ancient Pokemon.
I don't. Why don't they make new ancient Pokemon? Why are they taking Pokemon that have been around and being like, well, it used to be different? They weren't dogs back then. They were dinosaurs. It's so stupid.
No. You should get in Lorcana.
I don't want to.
Everybody's getting into it, though.
Wiz will be
You're gonna
so
miss the hype.
disappointed. Wiz would be so disappointed that I chose Lorcana over Magic.
Okay, or Lorcana can be the first step towards Magic, because Lorcana takes a lot from Magic.
I don't really care
So
about
you can,
Magic.
yeah. and
I like
Magic's more
Magic.
expensive.
Magic is cool, but I'm never gonna get into it like I did Pokemon.
I'm gonna introduce you to Lorcana. You should at least come to one of the tournaments. You can sit and observe.
Yeah, I'll learn it and play it like I learned and played Magic.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna get into it like I did Pokemon.
I still like.
Although I got
Pokemon
into
cards.
Pokemon when I was like 8, so
Well, we're going to the next regionals near here, around here. We're gonna go to it, and we're gonna win. We're gonna win. You're gonna enter. We're gonna win.
Pokemon or
Yes.
Lorcana?
Pokemon.
Oh hell yeah! See, I don't want to. I thought about that, but the deck that you were helping me craft together,
Yeah.
a lot of the cards are out of rotation already, and I liked those cards. So I'm thinking I just might not even enter for like a prize. I want to enter the
Quest,
what was it called?
The side quest.
the side quest, but they were like the classic TCG.
Yeah.
Like the old cards and stuff like that, which was funny because when I entered that, my cards were even too old for the
I don't think
for
they
the
do.
for
I
the
think they
vintage
reserve
ones.
the coast. I don't think they do those.
Yeah, they don't. Pokemon Company has Pokemon cards now, and they disowned
The
Wizards of the Coast cards.
Yeah. However, this man has a lot of the original cards.
I do. I don't have any like I'm not like Logan Paul balling over here, but I do have a hefty amount of.
Yeah, for the sake of your safety,
Good ones.
we're not going to discuss it any further.
I mean, I don't care.
No, but
I play with them too, still. So
Well,
I'm not like a collector. I am trying to collect the ones that I don't have,
but they're
just
so
to have them. But I'm not like avidly collecting them And
'Cause
I
they're
also play with them.
expensive.
Yes.
No, but next regionals we're gonna go. I'm too exhausted with Pokemon cards so they can keep up. So I'm gonna wait because they also rotate so often. I don't want to learn something now and then have to relearn it.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting until it's closer to the next regionals near us.
I mean, it's still like 3 or 4 years before it's rotated out, but it's
Yeah.
3 or 4 years is not a long time compared to like Wiz said Magic. You can play like anything at any time.
Yeah, but they'll still add new cards that could change the balance of the game.
Yeah.
So
Change the meta.
I'm gonna wait like a month or two for whatever regions we decide to go to. Then I'll just do my last minute studying, and I'll figure out what deck types to use. Cause me and Samson are gonna go with the meta this time, and we're gonna try to actually win.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can use any cards as long as they're in rotation. You can use any cards to win.
And a lot of them, I don't know if it works in like the big tournaments, like the Grand Championships or whatever.
Mm.
But someone at a card shop told me that the like the local tournaments and stuff like that, they will accept cards that are out of rotation as long as there was
There's a copy.
the exact same card was reprinted after. So like a lot of like Boss's Orders and Switch and
Yeah.
other things like that, Pokeballs and stuff like that.
Usually how it is. There's also when
But I wanted to use a Pokemon and I can't use a Pokemon anymore.
because Lurkana was so like scattered, like it was so hard to get your hands on those cards.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of people. There was a place that went back in North Carolina that allowed proxy cards. Like
Oh,
they
yeah?
just fake cards, but because it's so hard to get them, it's like we'll let you use them in a tournament. Just you can only use it here.
Oh yeah, I didn't talk about this. I wanted to talk about it whenever you guys were talking about when you went to the championship earlier.
Yeah.
But I am like what Samson was saying about the proxy cards and stuff like that, about like, hey, whatever, if it wins and you don't get in trouble, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
To me, it's like it's, I don't know. It feels disingenuous because the people who are actually obtaining the cards for real and like putting the money and stuff into it, and it's like, cool, I'm choosing to be legit with it, and I can't afford 4 of the best card or whatever, but I have 2 of the best cards, so I'm making a deck around that. But other people will proxy cards, so they'll have like 4 of the best card and 4 of the second best card and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And then it's just like, oh, okay, so you beat me, but you also have fake cards. Like, of course you beat me. If I printed more of my stuff, I probably could have held my own or beat you, but because I chose to play legit, then it's like, your win is meaningless to me.
Yeah, you could see it that way, or you could see it as now you're perspective of the person with the proxy cards. Maybe they're using that before they buy the actual cards.
My cousin makes proxy cards, but he makes proxy cards for his binder. He doesn't make them for decks.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
just to fill out the binder so it looks nice.
That's yeah.
But he has used them in decks before, but me and Jonah have both expressed our dislike of proxy cards in decks. Like I said, I'm okay with 1 or 2, but if you go above 2, then it's kind of like,
It's like forbidden. It's like in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's like forbidden cards that you can only have 1 of.
yeah, because it's like, because if you do 4, you already have an unfair advantage, but you're gonna have like an over unfair advantage. You know what I mean? Because like, sure, I have 2, and I get it's a lot of money, and like you have to find them to begin with, but I don't know. I did the work to find the ones legit.
I paid for it.
Yeah. So
That's like in the TCG Pokemon app game. you can test the cards. You can build
Yeah.
a deck and test it, but you can't play it against other people until you claimed all the cards.
Yeah.
That's why.
So that would be fine.
Yeah.
Making a proxy deck to test it out before you buy the deck to
Yeah.
see if it's any good before you waste money, because then it would be a waste of money to that person. But then that would still just be placeholders till you get the legit cards.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, that wraps it up. We're gonna wrap it up here.
That's fine. My neck is hurting from all the tension about talking about fake Pokemon cards.
He's getting angry. He's heated over here.
Yeah, what do you have
Just
to
use real
say?
cards.
Abraham Teddiursa.
You tell them.
That was hard. That was hurtful.
No, I don't care. It's for the
Just
fake
use real
Pokemon cards.
guys.
Yeah.
Just use real cards. All right. Yeah. Be sure to like, rate, subscribe. I keep saying rate.
Like, rate, and subscribe.
It's so.
There hasn't been rate on the on the platform for like
I'm from a different generation.
10 years or something like that.
We were here. We pioneered. No. Yeah. Do whatever.
I remember when YouTube had the clown with the orange wig and would run
Wait,
around
what
and
was supposed to
kick
do?
people in the nuts.
Jesus Christ.
That's a real thing.
We were supposed to. What was it? You like, share our video. Click on another. Where's the thing?
Call to actions.
I
Click
forgot.
on this video. Click on this video for if you want something else.
I'm not doing all that.
End credits.
I'm not doing all
End
that.
credit scene
Just click
videos.
click on another video of ours. And
Thumbs
watch it.
up. Hit that like button. Smack the bell to get notified.
Apparently, the bell doesn't do anything. You have to click on another person's video. This is whatever. We can get Five Guys. We can
Yeah,
get
Five Guys.
I need a burger.
You want Five Guys?
Abraham Teddiursa.
Shut up.
He said he likes Taco Bell better.
We're going to Five Guys. Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Bye bye. Bye. Peace.